Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos at their best are humble, intuitive, and practical. Virgos at their worst are spiteful, solitary grudge keepers. Virgo's horoscope is, when no one reaches back, reach out.
Hello and good evening to you. My name is Kanaya Merriam, and I would like to dedicate this to any humans reading and listening in, but in particular to Rose Lalonde. Karkat informs me that this document should be a group effort, but I highly suspect this delegation is to save him from having to write more. He asked me to give my account of the planning phase of Operation Regisurp. I wanted to call it Operation Regicide, because inventing a whole new word to describe something that already exists seems silly, but that is beside the point.
After we begrudgingly allowed Vriska to enter with us, she very rudely ignored my offers to help her in a cross-team effort to complete the game in order to continue to flirt with some boy. But it is fine. I did not have a problem with it in the least.
Hello, Vriska. I have noticed you are in the game now. Fun. I have never played any games with you. I am excited to do so. Would you like some help with your quest? I have made progress with mine, so I have cleared some time to help you.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Oh, it's no trouble, really. Hello?
Sorry, hi.
So, help with your quest?
It's okay.
You said that already. Vriska, let me be more clear. I want to help you. I have always wanted to play games with you.
Aww.
And it just seems like you are blowing me off, which feels kind of bad.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
listen, Fussy Fangs. Tavros and I are gonna meet up, so I'll be offline for a while. Bye!
Okay. Talk to you soon?
Probably not. Oh, is my order almost done?
Oh, the dress. Vriska, with all due respect, my workshop is back at my hive, which is far from my current location. I assumed the game took precedent over your dress request.
Thanks, Fussy Fangs. Tavros is gonna love it.
Wait! Oh, okay. I will just get to work.
So, as requested, I took a break from my questing on my land, the land of rays and frogs, to return to my house where my workshop was. For context, back on Alternia, I was a seamstress. My formal job was making uniforms for new recruits and preparing old ones, but my true passion was for fashion. Oh, that was a cute rhyme. I wonder if that has ever been made into a marketable catchphrase. Anyway, this gave Karkat and I to discuss the unfortunately titled Operation Regisurp and my place in it.
Kanaya, drop everything. This is more important.
I highly doubt it. I am making a dress for Vriska.
What the fuck? No! She wasn't supposed to be here. Don't give her gifts. She is a loose cannon at best and an active antagonist at worst.
Okay. And?
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're having an intervention about this. Kanaya, are you familiar with the acronym SAWN?
Karkat, I am not getting SAWN. Do not be crass.
Seduced absolutely by withheld
I know what SAWN is. and I'm not seduced. Vriska is a friend.
Okay, well, you took about a full span to decide on the word friend before you sent it, so I'm inclined to believe that's not true. You know what she's done, right?
Allegedly done.
What are you, her lawyer? Even her lawyer thinks she's insane, Kanaya. It is my duty as Moirail to tell you this has gone too far.
My what?
Moirail.
When did we decide that?
Okay, never mind. You're either hurting my feelings on purpose or you're actually that oblivious, either of which stings like a Lucis fucker. I'm not here to figure out my quadrants or yours, so let's get down to brass taxes.
Tax.
What?
The phrase is, let us get down to brass tacks.
That's idiotic.
Precisely. Suits you perfectly.
Alright, you're out of the plan.
What? Carcat.
Go be a good little SAWN pawn for your precious Vriska.
Is this because of the Moirail thing? Because Carcat, I am flattered, but I simply do not feel that close to you.
Kanaya, I'm warning you right now to shut the hell up before you blunder into saying something that legitimately hurts my feelings. You were the first person I told about my blood stuff.
And that was very brave, Carcat. But to be fair, you did kind of just spring it on me, so...
Kanaya, you are one oblivious bitch, but I didn't think you were this idiotic. At this point, I can only feel as though it's my fault for trusting such a Nook-obsessed mid-blood like you. Don't talk to me anymore.
From my extensive study of human interactions and social cues as relayed to me by various resources Rose has clued me in on, the closest analog to what Carcat is referring to when he says Moirail's is perhaps the word sibling, though this even is incomplete. I have indeed been known to be oblivious. I am not proud of the above conversation, but as I worked on Vriska's dress in my workshop, I came to understand Carcat's words.
I am sorry.
What is it now?
I am sorry. That is all. You clearly placed your trust in me in a way I did not reciprocate. And that, sucks hard.
Yeah, it does.
And I will not lie that I did not know about it at all. And you do mean a lot to me, Carcat. It was in bad faith to deny our Moira allegiance.
No fucking shit. But, thanks. I guess I did sort of spring the blood stuff on you. I just knew you were the only one who cared enough not to turn me in. And for the record, I still appreciate that.
Good. Now then, this plan of yours. Consider all my affairs dropped.
Alright, let's get down to brass tacks.
The plan, in essence, was simple, elegantly so. Elegance is the best kind of simplicity. Carcat would work with the agent known as Jack Noir of the Midnight Crew to kill the Black Queen. A sentence-long plan with a remarkable amount of moving parts. One cannot simply walk into the Black Palace and... Hold on, actually, I just realized something. The Black Palace is called that, but the building itself is purple. Isn't that curious? The following tangent has been omitted for time and length. Anyway, one cannot simply walk into the Black Palace and kill the Queen. There were three main issues that needed to be circumvented, the first being the ring. I'm to understand that there are 2 rings per session of scrub, each worn by the corresponding queens. Each one transforms the wearer into the figure of whatever has been prototyped by the players. It belongs to the queens, but it can be worn by any carapacian who puts it on. That is why the demon Jack Noir is so powerful. When Jade prototyped her dog, she gave the dog's powers to the demon. This you already know. Carcat had a plan to extricate the ring from her, but Providence led to the ring being gone already, locked away in the queen's safe. Though it was still in her hands, it was just a piece of wrought metal if it was not on her finger. The second obstacle was the guards, which Carcat had further plans for. He would enlist the help of the Dursite crime syndicate, the Midnight Crew, which had been befriended by the Durst Dreamers of our session, namely Equius, Nepeta, Pfeffery, and Eridan. I, myself, however, was a Prospect Dreamer. And so, to be involved directly, I would have to move my dream self all the way across the medium, something I found untenable. But still, the final piece of the plan was to be provided by me. Disguises. I would replicate the Royal Dursite uniform to spec for Karkat's stabby friend from the Midnight Crew, and he would use it to get access to the Black Queen and kill her. Sadly, this meant a certain commission of mine had to be put on hold.
Vriska,
Hi.
I have bad news.
Oh no. I'm pretty busy, Fussy Fangs. Can it wait?
Oh, well, I suppose, but it is about your dress.
Ugh. We already decided there wouldn't be a fee, Fussy Fangs, because we're best buddies, remember? Now leave me alone. Tavros fell out of his chair again.
Oh, okay. It is not about the fee or anything, but thank you for reminding me about that. It is just something has come up, so I will not be able to make it now. Vriska?
What?
I just said I will not be able to make the dress.
Okay, jeez. You said that. Do I need to send a text to indicate I got your text?
Well, are you not disappointed?
I guess a little.
Oh, I just thought you were excited about it.
Are you gonna make it or not? I really don't care either way. Just let me know so I can plan an outfit for our date.
Our date? Oh, you mean you and Tavros?
Yeah? Who else would I mean? Me and Equius? Lol.
Maybe you and I? That would be crazy.
Lol. Sure.
As you can see from these prior logs, Vriska was already proving to be uncooperative, unfair, and unpleasant in general. Wow, I was being kind of a SAWN. Okay, revelations about myself aside, you're here to know how we killed the Black Queen. I won't mince words. The outfit was a success. I made it using the alchemized fabrics from actual guards' uniforms, and I was able to replicate the Queen's bodyguard outfit to a T. If I may permit myself a moment of smug satisfaction with my skills, it was child's play. Karkat had his assassin's disguise. Things were going exceptionally well. Without my Moirel, Karkat, and the even-handed presence of my darling Lucis, I would surely have fallen into the temptation for Vriska's games. As you have no doubt gathered by now, my Lucis, like all of my compatriots, were used to seed our sprites, and as such my mother was serving as my game companion and confidant, which for me was nothing new. My mother is what's known as a mother grub, a being who is of vital importance on Alternia. You see, we Jadebloods are of middling birth in terms of our blood vector, but we, unlike Teals and Olives, who share our mid-blooded status, do not search for meaning through our lives. Our meaning is encrypted into our DNA. We facilitate the perpetuation of our species. I have come to understand that humans reproduce with each other one by one, a concept which baffles the mind, but trolls reproduce very differently.
Editor's note. I did not authorize opining about our fucking reproduction, Kanaya.
Is the purpose of this document not to inform the humans of our species and plights? I can't see anything more impactful than reproduction.
Editor's note. Okay, but you're on thin fucking ice.
To make a long story short, I will keep things plain. My mother was not my mother alone. She was a being known as the Mother Grub, the matriarch of my entire species, a being marked by the Empress herself. Her name was 612, a name bestowed upon her at birth nearly 1,000 sweeps ago. In spite of her longevity, she was reaching the end of her life, and upon the death of a Mother Grub, something miraculous happens. In death, a new egg is released. Though a Mother Grub lays billions, even trillions of eggs over her lifetime deep in the caverns, these eggs hatch into either a drone, who are promptly turned over to the Empress to serve as her mindless bioautomatons, or into the trolls you have been speaking to up until now. It is only at the end of her life that she is able to lay her final egg, an egg that will hatch into a new Mother Grub. The reason I bring this up, even against Karkat's wishes, is without this egg, our species would be doomed. I, as the final Jade Blood, hold this egg. I'm holding it right now. And with it, the perpetuation of our species. So in helping us humans, you are not only helping us, the trolls of which you are speaking, but you are helping prevent the genocide of our race by cruel circumstance. I hope this does not place any undue pressure on you, but I feel the gravity must be emphasized. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate that this section of the document is dedicated to Rose Lalonde. That's Rose Lalonde, the human, the girl reading this. If you see this acknowledgement, feel free to text me anytime at Grim Auxiliatrix. Or anytime you feel like it, text me. It's no problem at all. Rose Lalonde. You might have noticed that I have an unusual amount of game knowledge. I know about things even the most liberal sprite would keep quite close to the chest, such as the nature of the rings and machinations of Prospect and Durse. This is because of you, Rose. I am unsure how this came to be, but I was the recipient of a game guide penned by your hand, preserved on an ancient server in the depths of Paradox space. Once, I assumed it was simply divine intervention of the god Fuck, giving my noble species an edge in this destined game of great import. Perhaps it still is. Whatever the case may be, the guide that you, Rose Lalonde, eventually write, paradoxically traveled back in time and into my hands before your universe was so much as a twinkle in the eye of the Genesis frog. What better way to ensure our victory? What better mark of pedigree? To follow the guide penned by the very universe we created. How miraculous, and how disgraceful that we failed in the end. I don't know if you've begun to write the guide yet, Rose, enshrined forever on the website VGFacts, but whether it has been written or will soon, know that through it I feel our deep, deep connection. Alternia and Earth, progenitor and offspring, guiding hand, an unstoppable force. And though you could have written a dry step-by-step guide, you filled your pages with florid prose and impressionist beauty, your hands crafting the sweetest, most lovely forms, sonorous and mellifluous, enviable and pleasant. It was an honor to read what you made, and I hope in this guide I have managed to reverberate one fraction of the care I felt in your writings back towards you. Editor's notes. Okay, we get it. You want to bone down on Rose. Jesus fucking Christ, this is obnoxious. My apologies, humans. This was more a sort of private thing for Rose. Sorry, got carried away there. Okay, I'm done. Homestuck Alternate Universe is written, produced, and narrated by Funk McLovin. Also featuring Janaya as Kanaya, AE as Terezi, Bucky as Karkat, Pakin as Tavros, Shrimp as Nepeta, Technically Dead as Salix, Harper as Vriska, Eclippi as Gamzee and Equius, and West as Pfeffery. Illustrations are by Sunny Dionysus and Gastro. Please support Homestuck Alternate Universe on patreon.com/funkmclovin for early access, behind the scenes, and bonus features, but mostly to simply support the efforts of independent creators. Homestuck was written by and is the creation of Andrew Hussie. Thank you for listening.